James, Josiah, Rick talked about you guys not being ready to play. Were you surprised by that, and what do you feel the reason was for not being ready to play?
Yeah, obviously, I thought everybody was locked in pre-game. I feel like we've had good practices leading up, so I was surprised by that. But it just comes down to toughness. And Coach challenged us at the beginning of the second half when we got into the locker room. And I really am proud of the way we fought and didn't lay down and give up like a lot of teams would, or you would expect college guys to do in that situation. But yeah, we just gotta. We saw how good we can be in the second half, and we saw how bad we can be if we don't come out locked in the first half. And so we just got to put two great halves together, and we'll be just fine.
How does that Rick Barnes locker room compare to others you've been a part of that have situation?
Yeah, that was the most mad I've seen, and rightfully so. People, we're down on ourselves, but the coach really put an emphasis testing us, on toughness, and just, it wasn't about X's and O's. Credit to Carolina, they executed the way they were supposed to and the way they game planned, but they were just tougher than us in the first half. We tried to flip the script in the second half, but that locker room talk was just testing our manhood and our toughness. And I'm proud of the way we responded in the second half.
What was watching what Dalton did in that second half like?
I mean, it wasn't surprising to see, because I see it on a daily basis. But he was hot, and if he gets going, that's the type of games he can have. And we just got to do better as a team. I have to do better individually with getting guys ready. But what he was able to do in that second half, keeping us alive on the offensive end, really paid off. And I'm proud of him, and I know he'll be just fine.
What went so well when you guys had him bringing the ball up and putting him in ball screen situations?
I mean, you got to guard him after half court. It's a 3-level score, and we tried to get they caught up in ball screens. We didn't think that they could guard us out of those ball screens. And Dalton's just a dynamic player. He made great shots, but he also made great reads, hitting Jonas on the short roll, hitting Cade on the short roll, and we were able to find open shots because of that.
How much could that wrinkle, I guess, maybe be something that helped you guys moving through the season?
I think it'd be really great. I know that obviously everybody's disappointed that we lost. We lost 3 straight, but I'm a firm believer in everything happening for a reason. And we played well in the second half, but we did come out with the L. So we got to look ourselves in the mirror, and whoever we play next throughout the rest of the season, we got to know that we're going to get everybody's best game. North Carolina, I just talked to one of my friends on the team. He's like, that's the best game I've seen our team play so far, and we're going to get everybody's best shot, and we have to know that.
Rick talked about Jonas developing into a go-to post player these last couple of games and wanting to sit around that more going forward. What have you learned about Jonas these last couple of games?
He's just as good as any big man we played against. Obviously, everybody talks about what he does on the defensive end, but offensively, we're starting to play through him more. We tried to implement that. That has been an emphasis in practice, the practices leading up to this. And, we have ultimate confidence in Jonas. I do as a leader. And, we're just going to continue to see him grow, and that'll change the dynamic of our offensive end.
How do y'all have to adjust for however long Dalton could be out?
I mean, everything's an adjustment. Our mentality, next man up mentality, and we just got to prepare. Like I'm comfortable with anybody stepping up and taking his place. Obviously, it'll be different just because of how well he scores the ball offensively, but somebody else can come in and add something completely different that can change. So I'm confident in whoever needs to step up will step up.
Went on a 4-0, 6-0 stretch in that first half there. What were you doing to carry the offense? What were you seeing?
Just being aggressive, getting to my spots and, shooting the shots I practice. And I just, tried to fight on both ends, and I was able to make some shots in that first half.
All right, thanks, Jeff.
Appreciate y'all. Safe travels.